So all our table topic speakers will be evaluated. And I asked our evaluator who she'll be remembering, and she will also be remembering her father. He died 13 years ago from cancer, but he was an artist and a genius. So welcome to the stage, your evaluator, Sudeshna Chowdhury.
Thank you, Madam Table Topics Master, and fellow guests, and of course all of you, especially those who were brave enough to do your table topics. So we did have some fantastic different speeches, or little mini speeches, and I would say that some of them were pretty quixotic, but we'll have a look in a minute. So let's start with Richard. Now, Richard came out very energetic, humorous, great voice. Hey, does he do opera? He should. Some fantastic voice. And his sense of humor made the difference in his speech. Right from the beginning, you could see this. However, I would just say to Richard, watch your shifting feet, because he was doing a lot of this. If you stand still and plant your feet like this, you've got a better chance of showing even more confidence. But otherwise, really well done. Monica, complete opposite. She gave that sort of relaxed, the way you almost felt like you're going to relax in something cozy. She had that lovely voice that just relaxed everybody. And she used the idea of the vortex cards, which I thought was interesting. She had a great sense of humor. The only thing I would say with her is, because she was so relaxed, I think it would be great if she could just pace herself a bit. So from the relaxed, she could then say something with a bit of a speedier variety, just a little bit of variety that would make it so much more interesting. Oggy, what can I say about Oggy? What an amazing, descriptive, humorous voice he has. And, you know, things like saying, giving two big puffs and looking. I loved all that. It was magnificent. It was Mamma Mia. It was amazing. But I would say just watch it, because he was looking at all you guys over here, but not over there. And, you know, I was sitting over there, and he didn't look at me. So look at everybody. Then we had Jess. Jess, she talked about the hot pants when she was 12, and she used this fantastic technique, which was whisper. She kind of gave everyone, like, not a pin would drop in the room, because she was whispering about what happened. And that was a great technique, I thought, fantastic. I would say watch your hands, a bit of hand clasping going on there, that was brilliant. David, he was talking about, very descriptive, I thought, about the way he was in the skiing thing and what happened to him, why you almost felt in the room with him, what a wonderful technique he had. The only thing I would say is that if you're going to talk about thrilling and skiing, you don't talk about it like thrilling and skiing. You put a little bit of, you know, it's when you get terrified and exhilarated, not terrified and exhilarated. So use a little bit of that. That will make a big difference. So it's all about the pitch there. And finally, we had Jeremy. Jeremy is brilliant at humor. Almost, you think, effortlessly. I know he makes effort. But what I thought was so clever about him was he used his speech from before, which is talking about rules, and brought it into his table topics. He started with the thing about his wife. We know that already we've laughed about that with his speech. And then talking about rules, which was part of his earlier speech. And that was very clever to bring that in. And we should all learn from that. But again, a little bit about the clasping. I noticed you did a bit of clasping again, so watch that. But brilliant humor, talking about why he voted Brexit because of Hoover, and who would think of that. So all in all, fantastic speeches, and I look forward to the next table topics. I hand you back to your